1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Self-awareness is a superpower. My name is KathyLaDonna. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. Uranus in Gemini, or the third house. So when Uranus is with Gemini, to me, this is like the lower mind and the higher mind coming together. And this energy could create a lot of monkey mind shenanigans, or, depending on other placements in your natal chart, it could create a focused way of thinking and being. And when I say focused way, like, of course, Uranus energy isn't focused or Gemini energy isn't focused, but depending on other placements in your chart, like, you can really utilize this energy to where it's like, so the Gemini energy is naturally curious about everything and anything. It is the Gemini energy that turns over every stone because it is looking for something. And what I've mentioned in my Gemini astrology video is that basically Gemini is looking for its twin. It is looking for its other half. But what you are really looking for is yourself, because I feel like our other half, our soulmate, that's us, that's ourselves. That's the part of us that exists within us that we can access through silence. And it's like the Gemini mind, the monkey mind. It's like a child that wants our attention at all times. So it's like, look at this, look at that. Focus on everything except the silence. It's like silence is an enemy. So that's Gemini energy. It's like it wants to keep you busy looking at everything and all things, and everything is one big emergency when it comes to the mind and how it works. So it's like you bring Uranus here, and Uranus energy has to do with higher mind, higher way of thinking. So with Gemini energy, it's local way of thinking, because Gemini is also connected to the third house. Gemini rules the third house. So the third house represents like your local community, your siblings, the place or the people that you were born into. You didn't choose them, like the 11th house, which is the Aquarius house, where you choose these people. You choose these friends, because you pick them on your own. You weren't just born into this church or this community or whatnot. So when Uranus comes into this energy, it's like the meeting of the higher minds and the lower minds. And the reason why I think this placement could be a real treat if channeled properly is because you have the Gemini energy, like I said, that's curious about everything. That's more of the lower mind type thinking. And then you have the Uranus energy that's a higher mind thinking, diving into different realms and galaxies and things like that. So I feel like it's almost like, the Gemini energy will spark the curiosity, and then the Uranus energy will basically shoot it to the stars, will take it to infinity and beyond. With this energy, you might find that you rebel when it comes to information. It's like someone will tell you something and you don't believe it. It's like basically your first response would be like, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know? It's like you'll just rebel. It's like, I'll tell you, like, girl, guess what? I heard that such and such and such. Like, I heard that Uncle so-and-so is coming for the holidays. And you'll be like, how do you know? It's almost like everything is a lie. It's like everything when it comes to information, you just rebel. And I feel like that could be a good thing, in the sense that in today's day and time, when everything is being censored and truth is being silenced, like, you are one of those people that's like, I knew they were always lying to us. I knew they were telling us what they wanted us to hear. Like, you probably were one of the people that knew that basically most of the news channels and media is owned by private groups and things like that. And for that, it's like you don't watch or indulge because you just know that basically it's all a bunch of BS. The downside to all that is that, you might get some really good advice or good information, and because of the need to always just rebel against things, it's like you dismiss it when this information could have changed your life, could have changed your life forever. You know, it's like, you know, and I know this is like somebody giving you the keys, the code to success or whatever, and you're just so skeptic. It's like, I don't want to hear that. And at the same time too, maybe the reason for rebelling is to be free. It's like, if I don't subscribe to that way of thinking or being, then I don't have to get holed down in some kind of bubble or way of being because of it. With Uranus in Gemini, you might find that when it comes to your relationship with your siblings, it's like it's all over the place. It's like basically either you probably rebel when it comes to them or they rebel when it comes to you. But it's like you probably have situations where it's like you guys just can't understand each other. It's like 1 minute things are good with you guys, and the next minute it's like things aren't good. It's like it just goes from one extreme to the next. It's like you don't know how to pinpoint it. You don't know what to think when it comes to it. But I feel like if this is something that is important to you and something that you really want to work on, I feel like with your higher and lower mind, you have the ability to have some major breakthrough when it comes to this placement, because your higher mind, to me, the higher mind, like what comes to mind is like doing shrooms. It's like whenever you do shrooms, psychedelics, it's like basically an example that I saw on The Mind Explained on Netflix to me completely makes sense. It's like, say every day, you know, when you're going from work to home or whatever, you take the same route all the time. So it's like you're only familiar with these few main roads and you're unfamiliar with other routes and shortcuts that cut cross on the map. And when you take the psychedelics or whatever, it's like it opens up your mind and you're now aware of like all these different routes and, you know, these different shortcuts and things like that you never expected. You know, don't take this message as I'm telling you to go take psychedelics or whatever. Like, I got to put that disclaimer out there. But anyways, like with the higher mind and the lower mind coming together, I feel like it's like with your Gemini mind, you just could be curious about something. And like I said earlier, if you allow yourself to meditate and tap into that higher mind energy, it's like you can just like basically open up the minds on many levels. Like I feel like with this placement, you have the ability to access like more parts of your mind easier than other people would if you would just set that intentions. So this is my quick video. I think it's quick, about Uranus in Gemini or the third house. Drop me a blue heart in the comment box below if you're still here, or give me the thumbs up emoji. I look forward to hearing from you. Love yourself as if your life depended on it, because it does. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.